Russel William Hart, born January 27, 1971, and died on January 19, 1991. I was 12 years old when my mom and brother broke the news to me. I can remember every little detail that day, and yet today, it's still so hard to believe. The newspaper and the autopsy report said the cause of death was a heart attack. Sad to say that I think some of my family members wished it was. In 1991, a 20-year-old dying of a heart attack was more admirable than dying of a heroin overdose. I wonder how my life would have been different if he died of a heart attack. Growing up in Morris County during the 90s, nobody was willing to admit that there was a drug problem. When Russ died, it seemed to be okay to let that dirty little secret die with him, but it didn't die. It grew and grew into an epidemic. Am I the only one that is not surprised? I remember going to my brother's funeral, seeing his friends tormented while they tried to hold back the tears. I thought to myself, which one of them would be next? Or will his death be enough for them to stop? My hero was in a coffin, and his kryptonite was heroin. Russ, I whispered to his lifeless body, get up. It's not funny. Stop playing, get up. Come on, get up, as I pinched his arm and stared at his face, hoping for a reaction. I had 12 years with my brother Russ. Probably only remember 7 of those years before heroin stole his life. However, my relationship with my big brother did not end on the day he died. My relationship with Russ did not end when I saw him in the coffin. It did not end when his coffin was lowered to the ground and dirt started to pour over it. It did not end when I saw his name on the tombstone. No, in many ways, my relationship with him became more meaningful after his death. It grew deeper the first time I reached out to help someone. It grew deeper when I became a pastor, when I became a husband, when I became a father. Who would have thought my brother's death would have catapulted our relationship? That him dying of a heroin overdose would put me on the front lines of fighting against this heroin epidemic. I do not look down on my brother because he died of a heroin overdose. I will continue to look up to him and try to make a difference in another person's life.